Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Campus Crawl, where I take you to the top universities around the world. Today, we're starting it off with Massachusetts Institute of Technology. All right, let's go. Right now, we're walking in the Gillian Court. This is where students come sunbathe or they host a lot of events here. And what you see behind me is actually the most recognized view of MIT, the Great Dome. This is where the engineering library is and where a lot of the laboratories are. So we're gonna go check that out. Let's go. Admissions office right here. This is where hopefully we can finesse a degree into MIT. So the best thing about MIT is that there's so much IQ concentrated in one area. And that's what's happening down there. Today they have like a science fair, end of term project basically. It's a showcase of what they've done for the whole semester. And these undergraduate projects compared to other schools are a lot more complex and they go a lot in depth. So that's what I think is the best about MIT. They're so practical and they're so knowledgeable about the sciences. There's just so much sharing of knowledge. I love it, I love it. So right now we're about to enter the Dome Library, which is a famous engineering library. All right, we gotta be quiet, so no talking. Shh. All right, so right now we are actually entering Stata Center. This is basically like the magic castle of MIT. All right, like, come walk with me. So Stata is actually home to the labs for computer science, artificial intelligence, and information and decision systems. So a lot of research is done here. This building is probably like the most unique looking one. I call it the Magic Castle because it's like yellow and it's like round and everything. Oh my God, this is amazing. Look at this. Wow, this would be a good Instagram photo right here. This building is just filled with these like inventions, basically. So most people don't show you this during campus tours, but during our campus crawl, I'll show you this. This is a typical classroom, a seminar room at MIT. Come on in. All right, it's pretty simple. Basically, just table and whiteboard and a big projector. You know, classrooms are all the same, no matter where you go. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, got you. So we just came out of the Stata building. MIT campus is huge. There's like 30 to 50 different buildings and they're all numbered. They don't have names, except for Stata, that one's special, you know? Yeah, we're not gonna have time to go through those, but think of them as very similar to the one we just visited. Offices, classrooms, and research rooms. Now, we'll show you the media labs. Do like a 360 around me. This is the media lab. It looks like a modern museum because it's actually infused with the List Art Museum. What do they do here? There's basically like 25 different research groups that work on like 350 different research projects. Everything from how children learn, neuroscience, electric cars and stuff. It's very cool. And at the bottom, it's free for anyone to enter. It's kind of like a museum. I think the Media Lab is honestly probably the coolest part of MIT because this is where all the learning comes into reality in terms of these projects. People create stuff here. They're utilizing their knowledge. And that's what I love. All these things are so freaking cool. I feel inspired being in this place. The best part about MIT is it's right beside the ocean. You get a whole view of Boston. So when you're tired of coding or building robots, you can just come for a light walk. Today's truly beautiful. So it's downtown over there, as you can see. The downtown area right there. Oh man, this is beautiful weather. So MIT is actually open campus, but it feels like an enclosed community. It has that campus feel because everyone here is either professors or students and Chinese tourists. But Chinese tourists, they're mainly in the main building where the dome is. That's literally a bunny on campus. That's so cute. I want to kill. No, bunny. No. Now we're in the McDermott Court, which is named after Mr. and Miss Eugene McDermott, which made a lasting contribution to the arts at MIT. Because as you can see behind me, that's called the Big Sail, or in French, it's called Le Grand Vol. Excuse my pronunciation. It's 40 feet tall and 35 parts. The parts were created in France, but then assembled here in Cambridge, Massachusetts. This is just one of many sculptures at MIT because in addition to the sciences, they also care about the arts, design, and practicality. And that's how you create a good product. So I met a friend, Ingrid.
Hello.
You lived here?
I lived here junior year, yeah.
Wow. What was dorm life like?
Dorm life, so there's like West Campus and there's East Campus side dorms.
Yeah.
And so this is, itself, it's called East Campus. I used to live in that dorm and then I lived in this dorm.
Yeah.
East side is kind of like counterculture, I guess. So it's like much more artsy.
Oh, okay.
And then West Campus is more of what you think of when you think of like your stereotypical dorm life.
So this is more chill?
Yeah, it's definitely much more chill.
So you guys didn't have crazy parties here? Where are we going?
What the fuck? Can I see your ID, please?
ID?
Hafu University. All right, no worries. The big man told me you're coming.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, big man. All right, come in.
They
Thank
don't
you.
really look at you. So I used to live in this room.
Oh,
I painted
nice.
this.
You painted that?
Yeah.
Holy, that's amazing.
Or you can paint whatever you want when you're outdoors. But then so cute.
Hello. Oh. I don't think animals like me. The rabbit ran away from me too. Oh, wow, that was a long tour, but I think every part was just as exciting as the previous. Thank you for coming along on this very first episode, the inaugural episode of Campus Crawl. We're starting off good. Oh, comment below what your favorite thing was and something that you learned today. Well, I am from Hafu University, exchanging at the top universities in the world with Campus Crawl. I hope you come along and crawl with me next time, and click subscribe if you want more of these videos. That's it for today. I'll see you at Harvard next time. Peace. What you see behind me is actually my childhood dream that were abandoned and crushed. So right now we're in the dead center of Harvard Yard. Right behind me this way, there's a tradition at Harvard. I don't know if I should tell you, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Before you graduate, you gotta